Hey LJ, a book that I'd like to share with you for summer reading. I hope you'll consider it. It's pretty new. It came out last fall, in September or October maybe, and it's called Free Lunch. It's by an author named Rex Ogle. It's his first book, and it's a memoir or an autobiography, and so it's nonfiction. It's a true story, and it's a story of his own life as he was starting middle school, so just about your age. And he grew up in Texas, and Rex had a pretty tough childhood. His family was extremely poor. His father abandoned the family. His mother really kind of had a hard time coping. Rex was the one who actually had to manage the family's finances and grocery shopping, things like that. She had a boyfriend who often would beat Rex, and so his home life was a misery. And in school, he was on free and reduced lunch. And so the cafeteria worker there couldn't hear very well and often had to make him repeat it. And so you'd have to say very loudly that he was receiving free lunch, and this was terribly embarrassing to him. And he didn't want to be known as the poor kid. A lot of his friends were starting to play football at this time, and Rex wasn't able to do that because they really had just no money for a uniform or for equipment. He was wearing hand-me-down clothes, and so he lost a lot of his friends who were off playing football all the time. So it's a pretty tough story, and it's hard to read at times. There are glimmers of hope in it, and he's a terrific writer. Some of it's very funny. He does meet a friend who is very into comics. The friend gets him into comics, which is interesting because as an adult now, Rex Ogle actually works as an editor for DC Comics. And so it's not, unrelentingly sad. There are some glimmers of hope, but it's a tough story. And I recommend it because, perhaps you've been in a situation like this or some of these situations. Perhaps you know somebody who has. Even if you haven't, if you've not encountered somebody directly, I'm sorry to say that a number of our students do encounter situations just like this all the time. So I think it's important to know, to kind of connect with situations either that we can connect with or that we ought to know more about. Not a story for everybody, but I recommend it to anybody who thinks it might sound interesting. It's Free Lunch, and it's by Rex Ogle. This one is not available as an ebook at the moment, but I'm going to try to order it and have it available in July. If you're looking for it on the LJ in your Destiny account and not finding it, please feel free to email me over the summer and ask about it, and I'll try to update you.